Hello! So these are my top 3 networking tips to help you get the most from your meetups that you attend with BizMums. So number 1 is... Oh, I've got a very noisy baby today. Number 1 is to not think about networking as going out to make sales, but to think about it as going out to make friends. And this, if you take the pressure off yourself by not being so focused on being that sort of hunter-gatherer networker who goes out and is just on a mission to force themselves on everybody, and you know, can't wait to get their business cards out and their flyers and to tell everyone else about themselves. It's not about that at all. And changing the way that you look at it will really help with your confidence as well. I remember when I first started going out networking, I used to get in a right tiz, get really stressed, because when I was talking to people, I would just be constantly in my mind thinking, when am I gonna mention about what I do and how am I gonna say it right? And you know, the dread of when they asked me what I did, particularly when I was in network marketing, was just, you know, you get a knot in your stomach, you kind of think, this is it, this is my big break, I've got to say this right, you know, I want them to turn around and go, oh, amazing, I want to join your team. You know, that was the pressure I was putting on myself. And you know, they would say, oh, okay, and what is it that you do? And then I'd go into this massive long spiel and get all flustered and hot. Oh, it's horrible. Horrible. So now when I go networking, I don't really talk about what I do. I'm not bothered about sharing what I do. All I'm interested in is about building relationships with people, finding out about what they're up to, finding out about their business, and just being really interested in them. If they ask me about what I'm up to, then great, but I'm not concerned even if they don't, because I want to build relationships with them and make friends with them. And I've seen in BizMums and it's just in general networking and in my own personal experiences with people who I am great friends with now, who I have met through networking, that this approach works so much better than trying to sell at networking, because it's organic, and sometimes, you know, it works really fast. You see people who have an instant connection with somebody, and you know, even in that meeting, like, oh wow, okay, you know, we could work together, and that's great. Sometimes it can take months or even years for those relationships to build up, and to get to that point where the person is ready for what you have to offer, or you're ready for what they have to offer. But it's definitely worth putting in the work in, because you think to yourself, you know, if you want to buy something, or if you've got a service that you need, you're a lot more likely to go to somebody that you already know and that you already trust, and someone that you really like, than a complete stranger. And vice versa. So it's worth putting the time in to build up those relationships, and that's what networking can do. Networking is the introduction, and then it's the build up that you do, building those relationships through social media, or by arranging to meet up with them, or doing things away from the networking as well. So that's number 1. So it's about making friends. My top tip number 2 is to be prepared. So when you're going to a networking event, know where it is that you're going. So check it out the night before, get the postcode, perhaps put it in your sat nav, so that you're not getting all stressed on the way there, because you're nervous anyway and you don't know where you're going and you're just getting all flustered. Leave with plenty of time, so that you if you do get a bit lost, then it's not going to matter. And when you get there, don't be that person that comes running in on their mobile phone 10 minutes after the event started and, oh, hang on a minute, I've just got this problem to sort out. You know, be there for the networking, make sure that you're there on time, nice and calm, organised, that you've got everything that you need so that you feel comfortable. You know, I always say to people, actually, do you know what? You don't need to take anything networking with you. Just take yourself. But I know that people like to take flyers and business cards and perhaps have some product to show or whatever like that. So make sure you're organised. You've got everything that you need, that you feel that you want to take with you, even though I don't think you need to take anything. But if you've got that, then great. And so that you're all ready and you're all prepared. And then number 3, my third top tip, is to follow up. So after the networking, if you've said to somebody that you have got a contact for them, or that you're going to send them something, then do it. But if you've had a nice conversation with somebody, just send them a quick message, connect with them on social media, and just say, do you know what? It was lovely chatting to you today. I really enjoyed our conversation about whatever. Or if your children had a nice play together in the ball pit, Poppy really enjoyed playing with your little boy or little girl, whatever it is their name was, and it'd be great to see you again soon. And just that's all it takes, is just a little follow-up, and you will stick in their mind. And or it could be, let's meet up and have a chat again. I'd love to find out how I can help you more, and always have that focus on how you can help them. Never be, I'd love to meet up with you so I can talk to you more about my business, or tell you more about my opportunity, or whatever, because that's not going to be of any interest to anybody. It's about how you can help them, and have that focus on that. So I hope those are useful. Baby Poppy's got her own tips that she's trying to tell as well, as you can probably hear. I hope to see you networking very, very soon. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.